WCBI News at 6 starts now.
Good evening, everyone. A person is charged with murder after a woman is found dead in an apartment in Tupelo.
30-year-old Ambra Zen is charged with murder. The victim was identified by Lee County Coroner Carolyn Green as 51-year-old Kelly Conway. Green says initial autopsy results show a gunshot wound as the cause of death. Conway was found dead Monday morning in a small apartment attached to a home on Eisenhower Drive. That case remains under investigation.
A bond hearing is set in the murder case of a former University of Mississippi student. 21-year-old Brandon Thiesfeld will receive a bond hearing Thursday, August 22nd. Thiesfeld is charged with killing Alexandria Costel. The body of the Ole Miss student was found Saturday, July 21st in Harmontown near Sardis Lake. Thiesfeld, a native of Fort Worth, remains in the Lafayette County Jail. He was officially charged with murder 2 days after Costel's body was found. Lafayette County Coroner Rocky Kennedy confirmed to HottyToddy.com that she died of multiple gunshot wounds. No motive has been established in the case. Thiesfeld is reportedly represented by attorney Tony Faris.
A Pickens County man is accused of trying to run over a Lowndes County deputy during a high-speed chase. 44-year-old James Michael Prestridge is charged with attempted murder in Pickens County. Once he's brought to Mississippi, he will be charged with felony fleeing. A Lowndes County deputy stopped Prestridge on Mount Vernon Road about 9:30 last night, but he drove away. Prestridge stopped a second time near Highway 182 and fled after an altercation with deputies. They originally tried to pull him over for possibly driving under the influence. Investigators say the pursuit went into Pickens County, where speeds reached over 90 miles per hour. Prestridge is accused of attempting to run over a deputy on County Road 30 just across the state line. That deputy fired shots, but Prestridge continued to run for a short time. No word on when he will be brought back to Mississippi to face charges. Time for a first look at our forecast. We'll turn things over to Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson for that. Keith?
Right now in Tupelo, it's looking great. We have Down on Main going on at Fair Park. Things couldn't be any better. It's a little warm out there, but at least we have no storms in the area right now of Tupelo. Currently 91 degrees here in North Mississippi. Columbus at 90 in Starkville, humidity very, very low, so enjoy it. There's a low batch of storms back to the west in Arkansas. We don't have to worry about that either. So this evening's looking great. After 7 o'clock, we'll be cooling back down into the 80s and then through the 70s this evening. Lows tonight will be in the 60s. I'm back with your weekend forecast coming up.
Lowndes County extends an interlocal agreement to keep using some ball fields and a concession stand. Supervisors agreed to a 3-year deal with the Mississippi Department of Wildlife, Fisheries and Parks. Recreation Director Roger Short says the Lake Lowndes facilities allow the county to keep its eye on a long-range goal of building a sportsplex. This agreement allows leagues to keep playing until the sportsplex is built. They could also be used later on for practice fields. The total leasing for the leasing of the property, maintenance and utilities is about $25,000.
North Mississippi Medical Center in Eupora is celebrating a big win and its position in the community. The hospital won the 2019 Outstanding Mississippi Small Rural Hospital Award. It has been a staple in Eupora for more than 50 years. Workers say rural hospitals are important because of their economic impact and the convenience. They allow patients to stay close to home and still get quality care.
Rural hospitals are vital to their local communities, and generally in an economic impact way, in providing health care coverage, in providing emergency services, and really saving lives every day.
There's been a real emphasis in the government and with Medicare and a lot of in medicine in general to pull away from small hospitals. Everything migrates to the big hospital and they take, they get their care there, but the problem is they have to go off there and be sent to the big hospital. They don't know anybody. The family is a hardship for them to take care of them there. And by keeping our little hospital, we've been able to give them personal care at home, and a personal doctor that they may have had for years.
The hospital competed with 60 medical facilities across the state to win this award.
Child abuse. It's something that many people don't think till they run into it when they're choosing a career, but it's a problem that comes up in many areas.
Our Riley Livingston takes a look at a new program dedicated to training not only social workers but professionals in a number of different fields how to identify and deal with abuse. She joins us in the studio.
Mississippi finds itself at the bottom of many lists, but now it finds itself at the top of one for a good thing: child advocacy studies.
Child Advocacy Studies, CAST for short, is a new program designed to help professionals recognize and report possible child abuse cases, and it is quickly taking hold across the state.
We have 27 schools that have joined the CAST program and begun implementing that curriculum, even as an option for minors in undergrad and graduate programs. So we're super excited. The leader in the state with a number of colleges that have jumped on board with that.
Sheila Brand says the CAST program gives students a chance to move out of the classroom, network with the community, and get a hands-on learning experience.
Without that collaboration, they wouldn't have an idea of what day-to-day looks like in the field that they're looking at entering as their career choice. So it's really important that they are just kind of broaden their awareness of not only the issues facing children, but then who all is involved in finding a solution for them.
And it's not just social workers who benefit from CAST.
It's really touching law enforcement fields, first responder fields, the medical profession, teachers. It takes all of us to recognize child abuse cases, report those, and then jointly investigate those for the best possible outcome for the kids that are involved in those traumatic experiences.
The program also has the potential to serve as a national model.
There are states that are trying to mimic what Mississippi is doing, and our Executive Director of Children's Advocacy Centers of Mississippi is meeting with people in Washington, D.C., talking about how this program has really taken shape in our state. And yes, I do think it will be a model program that is mimicked all across the country, which is very exciting.
Some of the schools offering CAST include Mississippi State, Mississippi University for Women, and East Mississippi Community College.
It's been a rough year for an area furniture company, but they're coming back strong.
We take a look at how they're making their presence known when we come back.
Northeast Mississippi Furniture Company is coming back strong in more ways than one after a devastating fire nearly a year ago.
Allie Martin tells us how Behold Washington Furniture is making a bigger impact at the Tupelo Furniture Market.
For a brief moment, executives at Behold Washington Furniture took a break to officially open a new expanded showroom at the Tupelo Furniture Market.
1, 2, 3.
The company moved from a 6,000 square foot space to a 19,000 square foot showroom.
The time was right to expand our footprint.
As Vice President of Sales, John Beard knows the company has been through a lot this past year. Last September, a massive fire destroyed a warehouse and damaged production lines at its Pontotoc plant. Weeks later, the company was making furniture again, and earlier this summer, work began on a 400,000 square foot warehouse, replacing the one destroyed in the blaze. Jim Youngblood owns Delta Furniture Company out of Clarksdale and is a longtime customer of Behold Washington. He is glad to see the furniture maker rebound bigger and better after last year's fire.
I knew it put them down for a while, but in a year, they've pretty much rebounded on it. Had to wait for a while to get product, but now they're flowing it in.
While some companies may have scaled back after a massive fire at their manufacturing facility, executives at Behold Washington felt it was good business sense to more than triple their showroom space at the furniture market, while the rebuild at their factory is ongoing.
It's important for us to support our retailers, and what better way than provide a big presence here in Tupelo so they can shop and have a good experience while at Tupelo Furniture Market.
Beard says business was brisk the first official day of the Tupelo Market. Behold Washington should be in its new warehouse by December. Allie Martin, WCBI News.
Behold, Washington also has a Smithville plant. The company employs around 300 people.
Clear, quiet, and comfortable tonight. We're down into the mid and upper 60s. The wind will slacken on up. It's looking pretty nice to be out later tonight. Also this evening, get out there and make the most of it. Your weekend forecast is next.
Your WCBI First Alert AccuWeather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson.
You're going to need to find a pool like this as we get into tomorrow and the start of the weekend. Your Saturday, 97, mostly sunny and hot. Sunday, a chance for a few storms, still warm, 94 degrees here, so still toasty this weekend. Here's our Alpha Insurance camera network in Columbus, Tupelo, Vernon, Durham's Pharmacy, Louisville, Mississippi. Notice some of these friendly clouds that were bubbling on up as we went throughout the course of the afternoon. Those will be on the way out here shortly. We should have a great evening, so no major concerns around here. There have been a few showers and storms out here in Arkansas. Those are falling apart. And the showers we had in the region yesterday, farther south today, right along the coast. So a good chunk of Mississippi and Alabama enjoying some pretty nice weather. It's hot, but the humidity is much lower right now. So the low and mid 90s don't feel like the triple digits like we had earlier this week. Sunny and hot for your Friday and Saturday. Storms possible Sunday and all of next week, too, on a scattered basis. Typical summertime fare for us. Your Friday planner starts out at about 69, 7 o'clock, 91 at noon. 95 our forecast high. The heat index tomorrow about 95 to 100. Still not too bad considering where we were earlier this week. For you in Tupelo, 95, 94, 95 or so. Houston and Aberdeen. Winds variable at about 2 to 8. So lots of sunshine, dry air, and temperatures in the 90s. That's the way it's going to be for our Friday. A little bit of a breeze to stir things up, but you'll still need to stay cool. If you can stay out of the sun, wear plenty of sunscreen here because it will be very powerful. That sun's still very strong this time of year. And you can see across the entire region here, Mississippi and Alabama, low to mid to upper 90s in some spots. So if you're traveling down to the coast tomorrow, it's looking great, low 90s here, lots of sunshine, but a better chance for some storms here Saturday into Sunday, and by Sunday, that moisture works its way up to our neck of the woods. So here's your forecast, futurecast picking up on the quiet conditions for tonight. Lots of sunshine for our Friday. Always nice to end the work week on a sunny note, and we will do so tomorrow. Lots of sun for our Saturday. We're partly cloudy, but as you get into your Sunday, deep tropical moisture will start to get a little bit closer to us. I think we'll have a bigger complex of rain and storms closer to the coast, but there will be some storms scattered about around here. Let's check it out with your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. So 95 tomorrow, 97 Saturday. Still comfortable tomorrow night, but then the moisture comes back on Sunday, and there's that chance of rain. And those daily shower and storm chances will continue basically all of next week. Some of you may get wet. Some of you may miss out. Low 90s for highs, lows in the 70s.
All right, thanks, Keith. Folks are starting to roll into Sturgis.
That's right. The Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, Sturgis South, that is, it starts today, and our Tyler Hull is in the thick of it all. He joins us live with what visitors can expect this weekend.
Thanks, Andrea. Diane Jackson Memorial Park is starting to fill with bikers and vendors as Sturgis prepares for the 20th anniversary of the rally. There will be food, fun, starting tonight and running all weekend. Things are about to officially get started with a free concert in the park tonight.
We like the environment, we like the people. It's a good family-oriented type rally, and it's just a good time. It's in a great location. The Natchez Trace is awesome to ride on, and just friendly, good people, and it's fun to hang out with.
Every year, you make new friends. That's what's really cool about, coming to an event, that you're always meeting good people.
The rally is open to the public and runs from today until Sunday. Reporting live in Sturgis, Tyler Hull, WCBI News.
The high school football tour continues in Winston County. More on Louisville next in sports.
Your WCBI Sports is brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Go further.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Chris Bolton. Another visit with the reigning state champion. Stop number 53 checks in with the Louisville Wildcats. The new look Wildcats may have some changes, but a championship mindset is always here to stay.
WCBI's 60 Schools in 60 Days is brought to you by Sparklight.
The grind for 9 is complete. a storybook 2018 to send MC Miller out a state champion. Fast forward 7 months, it's a new era in Louisville, Mississippi. Former Noxubee County head coach Tyrone Shorter takes over the Wildcats football program. And with a new era comes a new message, locked in for 10.
I told these guys the very first time that I met them, there's no reason why Louisville shouldn't be leading the state with state championship. And I told them within 2 years, we're going to be tied with South Panola for the top of the football in Mississippi.
And we've been working really hard this offseason. It's been really intense compared to last year. Last year we worked hard, but we're the 100 this season. We're trying to defend what we earned. So we had to work that much harder because we realized we got a target on our backs.
It motivated us to, stay at the top and keep moving forward to make ourselves big in 4A.
14 Wildcats from the state championship squad signed to play college football, so new and eager talent will have to step into key spots. The offense will be led by senior Dre Shoemaker, surrounded by plenty of playmakers to keep up the Wildcats' up-tempo style.
I got two big-time receivers. That's Kirk and David. We're going to make some plays. We're going to make something happen. We can send our players to another state championship, and, we just keep working like we've been working in the offseason. We're going to make it somewhere.
They have that winning tradition here, and these guys, they have that same that mentality, the next man up. And so, it's been easier getting these guys. They stepping up, and they really doing a great job for us.
If there's one thing to count on in Louisville, it's a fast, hard-hitting defense. Shorter says this year will be no different, and the Power Cats plan to continue its reign as one of the state's top defenses.
We have speed. We always build my team, especially defense, off speed. We don't have to be really, really big defensively as long as you can run, and that's what we're building this defense on. We feel really good about this upcoming year.
We have a lot of guys returning, and the young guys, they're coming up, they're hungry. They've been working really hard this offseason, this spring, and we just got a lot of faith in our defense. We just trying to keep it rolling.
Louisville begins 2019 with a major rivalry matchup with Noxubee County. With the Wildcats on the high school football tour, Tom Ebel, WCBI Sports.
Here's a look at some of the upcoming stops we have left. Friday, there's stop number 54 with Lafayette. Then stop number 55 features the Oxford Chargers on Saturday. And the weekend closes out for stop number 56 with Saltillo on Sunday. Then Monday, stop number 57 features a preview of another reigning state champion, the West Point Green Wave. Make sure to check out any stops you may have missed on our website at WCBI.com. That's all we have for sports. We'll have a last look at your forecast coming up after break.
60 Schools in 60 Days with Louisville High School was brought to you by Winston Medical Center.
Now's the time to buy at Columbus Hyundai. Zero down at $259 a month. Buy Hyundai Elantra SE or choose Sonata SE starting at just $19.
Warm or hot and sunny for you Friday and Saturday. Humidity is still relatively low here, so toasty, yes, but not overly oppressive considering the 115 we had earlier this week. All right, storms return Sunday on a scattered basis and more summertime stuff next week.
Humidity creeps back, is that
of course.
What you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But maybe not 115 again.
Not like that, no.
Oh, thank goodness. All right. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Have a good night.